Hi, Missy Yost here with the Yost Group, and welcome to Margaritaville Monday. This is a weekly video that I put out that kind of introduces you more to Margaritaville, answers some of your questions, and hopefully gives you some of the information that you need to make an educated decision whether or not Margaritaville is the community for you. If you are building in Margaritaville, it will answer some questions as far as your build, and if you're living in Margaritaville, hopefully you'll learn something new about the community. So I am Missy Yost with the Yost Group. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you are in the know every single time we make a new video. We do them about the entire area. We do not just represent buyers in Margaritaville. We represent buyers and sellers all throughout the low country of South Carolina. My partner is Darren Yost, and he is the other half of the Yost Group. So be sure to reach out to him as well. He is as knowledgeable about the area as I am, if that was a word. So today we are going to go ahead and cover just a few things, just kind of this and that. Going to start covering some rules in Margaritaville because there are a lot of people asking about those rules. So today I'm going to cover some of the things that affect people that are under the age of 19. And I'm also going to give you an update on the traffic light and what that means for golfers, and also going to tell you about where we live. So I'm going to start with that because I do have a lot of people that are like, you know, do you live in Margaritaville? And no, I don't live in Margaritaville. I live directly across the street from Margaritaville in a community called Hilton Head Lakes. So if you're coming down 278 from 95, you would be turning right to go into Margaritaville. You would be turning left to go into our neighborhood. And of course, both neighborhoods are affected by that famous traffic light. So when I'm doing these videos, I do them on my lanai, and you will often see that I have a fence in the background. Our neighborhood does allow fences where Margaritaville does not allow fences. I live on the golf course at Hilton Head Lakes. So when I'm doing these videos, often you'll see golf carts going back and forth behind me, and that's why. The golf course that we have over here is also the golf course that a lot of the Margaritaville residents use. You can become a member, you can pay to play. You do get a discounted rate if you are from Margaritaville. That was something that they worked out in the very beginning. So the traffic light now is working. They do have it working. So even though I have not seen golf carts going back and forth yet from Latitude Margaritaville to Hilton Head Lakes, I'm sure that's something we will see soon. Keep in mind, we also have a public restaurant over here at Hilton Head Lakes. It's called South Wedge. So if you ever get tired of eating at the bar and chill and you want to come over and check out the South Wedge, you can do that. They're usually only open during the golfing hours, but they also do some really nice takeout dinners. So a lot of times we'll just call in a takeout and go pick it up and bring it back to the house and eat it. So be sure and check that out as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the rules and regulations at Margaritaville, and I'm going to cover a different one every week, but this week I'm going to go ahead and cover people who are under the age of 19. They do have different rules. There are also different rules for how long they can stay at your house. Now, I have been told, and I have not read it officially, but I have been told that it's no more than 30 days. So that I do need to verify, but keep that in mind that you can't have like somebody come in for the entire summer if they're under the age of 19. There will be time limits. If you do have a guest under the age of 19, or any guest for that matter, they do have to be accompanied by a resident of Margaritaville unless they're there on a stay and play. And that will be to use the Fins Up Fitness Center, the pool, anything that Margaritaville has to offer. If you have a guest, you must accompany that guest, unless you are doing a stay and play, and then they do that in a manner to where they want you to live like a resident. So that would be the exception to the rule. But as a resident, you always have to be with your guests. If your guest is under the age of 19, there are a lot of areas that they cannot use. They can't use the Fins Up Fitness Center. They can't use the fitness center underneath the lake club. The pickleball courts. There's a lot of areas that they're not allowed to use, but they are allowed to use the swimming pool at the lake club, and they are also allowed to eat at the bar and chill. So keep that in mind. And if you do go down to the lake club to swim at any time, they do not heat that pool. So the Paradise pool will be heated from March through October, where the pool down by the lake club is not. But that lake club pool has an absolutely beautiful view. It overlooks the lake. It's an infinity pool. I know often when I'm there, there's a few adults down there. I rarely see children down there, not to say that they won't be there, but it's often a quieter pool. And so I tend to really be drawn more to the pool at Latitude Lakes than I am at the Paradise pool, just because it's more, if I want to, just sit down and read a book or something like that, it's got the environment more to do that. So like I said, I'm going to cover something different every week out of the Master Association and the rules and regulations. So we started this week with the pools and the under 19 and just touched on the guest policy. So if you've got any questions at all, be sure to drop them below. Send me a text, email, call me, however you need to get in touch with me. I am happy to answer questions. Once again, I am Missy Yost with the Yost Group. And until next time. Bye-bye.